Hi folks, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Sam Guss and I am the CEO of Illuminated Pathways Agency. It's an innovative AI consulting company where I give out consulting advice, build AI tools, everything from your old-fashioned chatbot all the way up to actually inventory systems that mark where your product is, stuff like that. Basically, I take data sets that influence your company, whether it is pricing or inventory, and use that data to actually form a responsive bot that can sit there and in real time let you know where your product is at and how much you're making from it. I do things like that. I also do just basic consulting about what can be automated, what can't be, etc. That's what I do to make some money. But at the end of the day, what this channel is going to be more about, though, is really about how you can use AI in our everyday lives. There's no doubt about it that AI is making a lot of changes in our world, and it's kind of intimidating and threatening to a lot of people, and that's understandable. We have been raised on science fiction movies, science fiction books, etc. Even back when I was a youth reading Ender's Game, there was AI involved. And AI wasn't always our friends in these stories. And there's such a big misunderstanding of what AI is and what it does now that I wanted to take a chance and use this channel to basically educate people on the ethical use of AI, how it's being used, the good things that we're trying to accomplish. And I say we because even us individuals, hobbyists, etc., are all influencing the direction AI is going. It's not just the big companies. Matter of fact, my theory, and that's all it is, a theory, is one of the reasons why we have so much open source and free and low cost tools right now is to get as many people in and seeing what AIs can do. Because at the end of the day, and this can be a scary point, I admit, but I'll explain more in further videos, okay? But even the creators of the large language models, the LLMs, what we call AI, they don't even understand how exactly they work. It literally is magic. Magic is defined from I can't remember who said it, some science fiction author, I'm sure, that any form of technology that you do not recognize or understand how it works is automatically supernatural, automatically magic. Now, are we making strides on understanding these things? Yes. Matter of fact, by now you've already, and if you're watching this video, you probably have already heard of the hallucination problem, for example. Stuff like this is actually being worked on and studied, and they're pretty close to breakthroughs in my opinion. Anyway, I'm going to cover some news on this channel from time to time. There is other people out there like Matt Wolf, who I would strongly suggest you follow if all you're interested in is what is the latest, greatest AI news. Matt Wolf is your #1 source, in my opinion, that you should go check out. I'll try to remember to leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description below. Likewise, I'm not going to tell you or show you how to get rich quick here. The bottom line is, and I'm saying this from someone who was in business and management in a variety of industries for over 20 years, there's a thing called rapid growth. And the idea is that you do whatever it can to grow your business as fast and quick as possible and worry about issues, the fallbacks, the lack of transparency, the lack of skill sets, etc., gets caught up in the end. Various business models have been using this for as long as business has been around. This is how most of your, if you've ever heard pyramid schemes, that's how they got started. If you ever heard about being an individual distribution model, such as Amway or any of the other at-home distribution centers, stuff like that all come from the same basic business engine and marketing engine. And nowadays you have a lot of people using that in the AI market. And that's fine. And there's lots of channels out there. And if that's what your goal is, I would, again, heavily recommend that you search that, but I will let you do that on your own. There's 101 creators out there doing that. What I'm going to do is show you some tips and tricks along the way on how you can actually use AI in your everyday life, whether it's something minor at work that's going to help you be a little bit more productive, or whether it's something you can do at home to express your creativity, explore yourself, even in self-growth. And yes, I did deliberately just say that. There's a thing about AI and AI models and chatbots and GPTs and all this that as you interact with it, it gets to know you. It gets to see literally what it is you're trying to accomplish. Now, let me be very clear. This is not to take the place of any type of therapy. This isn't to take a place of any type of relationship in your real life. This isn't for you to hide in a hole and never come out, okay? But it is stuff that you can use. And one of the big things that I'm going to be sharing and showing is how AI it's evening out the playing field. Even someone who never finished high school, never got a college degree, maybe you learn certifications along the way. You're very good at what you do, but you recognize that there's a bunch of skill sets maybe you don't have. Well, it's one thing to use Google and the internet when you're trying to learn about things and you know exactly what it is you're looking for. But what about those things that just kind of go over your head? Those things you don't recognize might be important. You find out later, oh, I should have been doing that instead of this. AI can actually help you figure all that out. I literally ran a test where I have included all my business goals, business ideals, and then some of my personal projects and personal goals for my own self-growth and my own health and how to improve that. And I've been using simple thing, ChatGPT 4.0. I am a pro user because I do a lot of GPTs and I like the extra storage space, but at the end of the day, you can do this on a free account too. But talking back and forth with the chatbot over all these months, it got a good sense of the type of business that I'm developing and who I am as a person and what I value. And I actually tested that by actually having it give me, based on everything that we have talked about and know what it knew about me, what was my values, what was my motivations. And then I took that and I handed it to my wife of 16 years. I'm sorry, 15 years this October. Shh, don't tell her. Person knows me the most. And she literally dropped her jaw. She could not believe how accurate it was. So being able to have a artificial intelligence that does not have I don't want to say it doesn't have a bias, because that is a problem with AI. Sometimes biases do make its way into the data sets. And when it could be argued that as you're talking back and forth to a chatbot that you are giving it your bias and your personal bias. But the nice thing about it is you don't get necessarily an echo chamber back. Matter of fact, it catches on to things you may not have noticed. And that's where AI is suddenly this very you will find out that I have a speech impediment. Welcome to my life. The transparency that it can give you and show you is, there's a word from going from one place to another, transitioning, and I don't think even that's the exact word I'm looking for. Transformative. You know, I'm going to stop fighting so you don't think I'm a complete idiot. But I think you know what I'm trying to say. And after this, I'll probably be looking up the words so in future videos I'm saying it the right way. And speaking of other videos, I do hope that you go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. We have lots to talk about. It's not always going to be a talking head, though there are going to be times that that's all we're going to do is we're going to talk about concepts. We're going to talk about the big ideas behind AI, where it could be going, how it could be useful to you. And then we will also have videos that shows you the hands-on approach of how you can use X, Y, and Z, for example. So I hope I provide you with enough information that makes you want to kind of stick around and see what I'm about. Go ahead and hit that like button down below and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.